Welcome to Gazette Weekly Wrap-Up, your go-to source for the top news stories across our community. I'm Dylan Kroll, bringing you the latest from all four of our local newspapers. From major developments to local events, business highlights, sports, and more, we've got you covered. Now let's jump into this week's biggest headlines. We begin with stories making an impact across the entire region. First up, on Thursday, April 17th, members of the Asheville County Realtors Group presented a check for $50,000 to Hospice of the Western Reserve. The donation was raised through their 30th annual hospice cake auction, with all proceeds staying in Asheville County. In other regional news, Asheville City Council is hoping to get up to par with golf cart legislation. Whether to allow golf carts on city streets has been a topic that's been brought up at council meetings on and off again since 2021, when Council President John Roskovich posed the question in July of that year. Now let's zoom in on highlights from Gazette's core coverage area. In Jefferson news, Village Marketplace celebrated its grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony on Thursday, April 24th. Located in the old Rite Aid, it has over 160 small vendors offering various items from local baked goods, crafts, antiques, t-shirts, wood carvings, 3D printers, honey, maple products, and more. There's also Amazon boxes and returns, Macy's returns and overstocked items, Target returns, and other liquidation merchandise at up to 80% off retail. In Geneva, the park's master plan process has officially kicked off. At the April 14th Geneva City Council meeting, City Manager Joseph Barquette shared that a recent call with Bennett Landscaping Architecture helped define the project scope, strategy, and timeline. Now let's shift south to coverage from the news. In Andover, former Mayor Jerry DeBell is returning to local government after being appointed to Andover Village Council during its April 23rd meeting, an appointment that received strong support from fellow council members. Meanwhile, in education news, Pymatuning Valley local schools have earned the Purple Star designation for the first time, recognizing their support for students from military families. The district now boasts 3 of the 4 Purple Star schools in Asheville County, thanks in part to the efforts of the military family liaison and 6th grade teacher Connie Moores. Heading over to the Courier's part of the county, where we're tracking stories of community engagement and school initiatives. In Kanya, Rotary is helping kick off Gateway Grows. Readers, Gateway Elementary Principal Don Zappatelli says the program ensures students get a new book each year to build their home library. And in school funding news, the Conneaut Area City Schools are asking voters to renew a long-standing permanent improvement levy on Tuesday, May 6th. Funding that has supported critical infrastructure for over 20 years. Now let's switch gears and check in on what's happening in the world of sports. On the high school softball field, the Madison Blue Streaks rallied over the Jefferson Falcons on Monday, April 21st, clinching a 6-2 victory. And coming up, the Asheville County Track and Field and Cross Country Hall of Fame will host its Class of 2025 induction banquet on Sunday, May 25th at Spire Institute. And finally, we head over to Lake County for updates from the Tribune. This weekend, 2 local heroes will be remembered during the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Weekend. Lieutenant Amber Carduck, 42, of the Painesville City Fire Department, and Lieutenant Alan Van Kramer, 55, of the Madison Fire District. Both passed away due to cancer-related complications. And in local safety news, Painesville City Fire Department responded to a swift water rescue at Beatty Landing on Monday, April 28th, saving a woman in distress. That's it for this week's of Gazette Weekly Wrap-Up. Stay tuned for more local updates, stories, and events. For in-depth coverage, you can visit us online at gazettenews.com or follow us on Facebook by searching Gazette News. You also can follow us on Instagram at Gazette News, Ohio. But don't forget, you can subscribe online anytime or pick up a copy of your favorite Gazette newspaper to stay informed. Thank you so much for making us your trusted source for news here in Ashtabula and Lake County. See you next week.